Hey guys, in today's video I have a fun little experiment. I'm here at my old house in Ithaca, New York, just grabbing a few last minute things so we can officially 100% move to Tennessee. This house is actually getting sold tomorrow, so I have to get some stuff done. The downside is the power for the house has already been turned off, so this is completely disconnected from the grid, and I'm going to use my truck to charge the house. But not only that, I'm gonna see if my solar arrays will power on. So here we go. All right, well, here is my setup. This is really nasty. This is definitely not a permanent installation. These wires are definitely undersized. These are only 12 gauge wires, and it really should have 10, but this is just kind of a silly little test, and I don't think we're going to be drawing too much power from the truck. I actually had started with this. I brought this with me from Tennessee, anticipating this project, and then I realized that's a female. My cord is a male, and you actually need a generator plug right here. I'll have a link in the description below for the one that I got. So it's all up and running. It was actually quite easy. All you do is plug it in, and then I had to hit that green power button right there. You can see a light on right there. And over here on the dash, it shows that it's drawing power. There was a bit of a spike when I first plugged it in, and I'm sure that's just because there was a water pump, like the jet pump, the well, there probably a few things that had to turn on. A bunch of the lights immediately turned on. So let's go check out the inverter and see what's going on. Okay, it's still doing the AC grid test, but it's almost done. Let's see what happens. Self-testing, loading. This would be really cool. So if this is... Oh, I hear clicking. This is an on-grid, yeah, look, yes, yeah, it's working. Oh, error, oh no. Oh, it is shut down. Oh, bummer. This is an on-grid inverter, and I guess it didn't like that. Let me see if the truck is still running. Oh, the truck shut down. Uh-oh. All right, let me play around with a few things, because my other idea was that if I could get the solar system up and running, I could charge the truck off of the solar. So this is a 15 kilowatt solar system. So if I could get it to actually turn on, no power is going to come out of the truck to the house, but I would be able to show grid power to the inverter. It would turn on and provide solar power to the truck and to the house. So I'm gonna work on this some more and see if I can get this thing working. Well, bummer. The truck did not like that at all. So now it says Pro Power onboard service required. Please contact an authorized dealer for service. So now I don't have Pro Power. It won't even turn on. Off, on. Yeah, bummer. I cannot get it to work. What if I turn the car off and back on again? That would be disappointing. Power, supply power, yes. Nope, service required. Bummer! Oh, that would have been a fun test. I guess don't do that. All right, well, it's back up and running. My lights are on again. I didn't actually do anything. I just let it sit for about a half an hour, and it must have just has a time delay reset or something. So Yeah, I didn't do anything differently. I didn't have to even open the manual, and it is supplying power to my house now. Right there. And this is gonna be another crazy experiment. I turned off the power from this, so that is off. That thinks there's no grid power. I have it connected to a breaker right here. So now what I'm gonna do, I'm actually going to plug in my truck and charge the truck off of itself. But first, I'm going to unplug it over here. I'm going to plug in the EVSE, and I have to do this first because I have to adjust the settings. Right now I think it's set up for a full 40 amps, and I don't want to pull that much power. This is an open EVSE unit. I really like these. I've had a few videos about these in the past. I just really like how customizable they are. You can build them, and for the longest time, these are the only affordable one you could get. So right now I'm going to adjust the max current, and I'll just set it for 14 amps, level 2. Okay, now the truck is powering the house. Lights are on, and I can show you how much power we're drawing right now. 14 amps might even be too much. This is like that Bernie Sanders perpetual energy meme that you've seen going around years ago. Ah, it detected a ground fault. Damn. Okay. Well, this might take a little more work to make this work. I don't really have a ton of time. I thought this was going to be easier. So I already tested that will engage. It does think this is supplying grid power, so that tried turning on, but the truck didn't like it and shut down, and it had to reset for after 30 minutes or so. Now with my EVSE trying to charge this, it said that there's a ground fault, so that would have to do with my neutral and ground. I think this is going to this box, which they are separate, then they join over here because that's the main box. So I guess it didn't like something about that. Oh well, I'm gonna have to call it because I gotta finish packing up and get out of New York State for the final time. But I hope that you guys enjoyed this video. I'm sorry I didn't make it work, but if you guys do, leave in the comments below, and maybe in the future I'll work on this some more, and I'll try to make it work. See you guys.